Greetings, it is I, Susie Q. I remember the days back when I was in Austin with my two kids, and I was doing gallery greats, which means that it means that, I was had all these different portraits from long ago, all these different portraits. I would go into classrooms and I would show some of the beautiful paintings that they had created with these posters and all of that. So there was so much love and gratitude, because a lot of these students were, I don't know, maybe from maybe first grade to maybe third grade. I don't even remember. But I would be a special person coming in with more art. And so I absolutely loved and embraced doing that. And then eventually there was this one portrait or a poster, right, that was showing me that it was called the Gleaner. I think it was called the Gleaner. And what it looked like, it was very desolate. It was like right after a harvest, and there was just a few little things, on the ground, but it was like completely taken care of and had been harvested. It had already been harvested. But that picture was such a really great way to look at life, because sometimes we want to have more things going on. We want to have more experiences. But with that one poster, it was beautiful, really, but it was kind of desolate, right? Because they had taken all of the crops out. It was completely harvested and went to another place. But when we start looking at the Gleaner, there's a lot of opportunities for each one of us to maybe have a little bit of understanding about that. And then the more that I kind of look at that, with these kids, because I really didn't know what to say. When I went in the classroom, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to say about it, because, they had already done the crops and they already harvested and it's gone away. But what we find is that there's a lot more to the story, right? Like who was actually helping some of the farmers that were harvesting some of these things, and what else did we really need to know about when we start clearing things out? Simply clearing things out. And so we have to do that every once in a while. Sometimes we have to clear things out in our homes or in our offices or in any of our spaces that we have. So we're really looking at that Gleaner, the Gleaner. Is that we're kind of just accessing more ways of letting things go. The more that we let things go, we free ourselves in such a juicy way, right? You start getting more guidance, more understanding about some things that are already gone, already done. There's nothing else that you need to really kind of take a look at. So back then I think it was Forest, maybe it was like Forest Trail. I don't know. I can't remember the school, but both of my kids were there and I would be doing that and my kids would be acknowledging some of that beautiful art. But going back to that idea of it's time to free yourself, free everything of the things that you don't need anymore. It could be things around, emotions. It could be around negative thoughts, or it could be anything about, family. Family gets kind of like tricky, right? Sometimes, and then you might start wanting to let go of forgetfulness. Maybe sometimes you want to be a little bit forgetful, because then you don't have to kind of engage with a conversation like what really happened and did I do that or did you do that? But right now we're really focusing entirely with this beautiful poster that I did with my kids when I was back in Austin. And all of this, right, we're working with right now is really helping each one of us to find opportunities, to find the best solution to let things go. Just start releasing. You could start erasing. You could say it's not going to be there anymore, or anything else that you would like to consider. All of this through that poster, through that school that we did, with Gallery Greats. It was super fun and super extraordinary. So hopefully you'll find something that you might want to throw away. Like right now, I got a bunch of stuff I need to get rid of, so I need to I cleaned up a few things, but I need to clean up closets. I need to get rid of things. I've got boxes in the garage, all this kind of cuckoo stuff. So what else do you know that you can get rid of right now? All right, we'll see you soon, and a namaste.